Testing, 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 testing. All right, Shalom. This is Brother Daniel Allah here, back again with another lesson. Want to give all first off, want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachaha, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect brethren teaching and pushing His word in sincerity and truth. Shalom. Yeah. So, hey man, I'm just out here in the backyard. I thought I'd do a live. I was watching the elder Menachem Zakba, or up and coming elder, as the elder apostles would say, Menachem Zakba down there in South Carolina, and the brother Yuwan, doing a live video. So I thought I'd do a live video, and Spirit hop on me to do a live video too. So yeah, and I've been titled this the Mark of the Beast. What is it? Because it's already here, right? And the Mark of the Beast is the RFID microchip, and it's actually been on my spirit to do another video bringing it out, you know. Um, so I guess the spirit just hopped on me to do it now. All right. So Lord willing, I'm gonna try to keep this quick, to the point, and then going into the Mark of the Beast. All right, because the Esau and the elites, they're preparing people's minds, and they're setting people up to Salaki. Salaki, close that gate real quick. But yeah, as I was saying, they're preparing people's minds for this mark of the beast. That's why they have the 5G networks, right? They got these 5G networks being set up, right? To for those radio wave frequencies to travel through the air, right? Keep tabs on you. That's why they have all these different upgrades in technology, right? In biotech, right? Biotechnology. Brother's been bringing out videos of how they're measuring the different things going on in your body through technology, right? So that's all bringing into fruition this chip, okay, right? And the chip is already here. There's many news reports coming out on the brain chip, coming out on these different compatibilities that the chip can do. These different miracles, okay, that that can be done with this chip, right? So let me just go ahead and I'm gonna start with this scripture here. This is going to be Habakkuk. This is going to be Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, okay? But in the end it shall speak," right? So the vision is yet for an appointed time, okay? The prophecies that were written aforetime, right? They're now they're speaking, right? They're speaking, okay? They're starting to speak, right? And we can see that the RFID microchip is here, right? And that vibration and that push, just as Elder Apostle Tahar, he coined this year the year Karagma. That vibration, that push is increasing daily. Okay, it says but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Okay, though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come and it will not tarry. All right, though it seems like it's taking a while to get here, right? Wait for it, because it's gonna come, right? And here it is. It's already here. All right, here. Let me get another scripture, right? Because get a Salaki, I'm using my phone. I would have been using my actual sword, but I came home, set my bag down somewhere, and just misplaced everything. So, and I just wanted to get out here to make this video. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 55. I'm gonna start at verse 10. It said, this is Isaiah 55, verse 10. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, it maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. Okay? It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall it Salakia, and it shall prosper in the thing whitherto I sent it. Right. So the Lord put in the prophets of old, He put it on their spirit. All right. Through them, He put it on their spirit to write these prophecies down. Right. And now they're coming to pass. Right. So the Lord right now, He's making good on His word. Okay, he's being true to his word, right? And these prophecies are coming to pass, right? Like this RFID microchip, okay, which is the mark of the beast. All right. So we're just gonna get into that right there, and I'm gonna pull up my Strongs here on my Bible Sword app. They got the Strong's definitions in here. We're gonna go right to this is Revelations chapter 13. Let me see. Chapter 13, starting at verse 16. It says, Revelations 13 and 16. And it says, and He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, okay, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, right? And you got news reports of the brain chip coming out, okay? Of multiple reports of the chip that they stick in your hand coming out, right? So we're going to get into that word mark. What does that mean? Okay, so the word for mark in the Greek is revelate. So like it's Strong's G5480, right? The word there in the Greek is charagma. Okay, it says a stamp, an imprinted mark of a mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of followers of the Antichrist. It says definition 2, it says thing carved, sculpture, graven work, right? So when you look up the word carve, when something's carved, that means it's cut into something else. Okay, when you carve something out, you cut into it, right? Which is when you look at these RFID microchips, right? They use an instrument to stick you with it, and it carves your skin out, and they use that also to inject that chip underneath your skin. All right. It says for Strong's definition from the same as G5482, a scratch or an etching that is stamped, badge of servitude. It says graven. And here, let's just look up the word here. I'm gonna be using the online etymology dictionary, which is a great tool to use, you know, for studying the origins and the truth of a word. Okay, as we learn from our elders apostles. Okay, this is, hold on, look up the word graven also here. Graven, that's coming from the verb grave. It says to engrave, to dig, or to engrave, to carve, to chisel, right? To dig, right? That little instrument they use, right? It digs into your skin, right? So the mark of the beast is a physical mark that they put into your skin. Okay. All right. It says, you see, it says to dig, carve, delve, all right, engrave, right? And here you hear that word carve again. Hold on, let's look up that word carve to get more 3D understanding of the word. Then we're gonna go right back to that scripture. Carve. All right, carve is a verb. It says Middle English curving. The initial K is from the influence of Scandinavian forms from Old English horfon. Okay, class 3 strong verb past tense uh, curve. Okay, it says to cut. All right, to cut down, to slay, to cut out. All right, to cut. Right, which is what happens when they inject people with that chip using that little spear like instrument. Okay, they cut into your skin. Boom. All right. So here we're going to continue on with that scripture. It says, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." All right. So that no man may buy or sell. All right. You look at these different articles coming out and these different reports, right? Because now we're in a stage where really you don't have to carry around physical money to buy stuff, right? Right? Like you have your debit card, okay? Let me see. Well, I'm gonna get one of these cards here. Just to show like as an example, okay? Right? You got your card here and it has a chip in it, right? So what do they ask you at the grocery store? They say, "Oh, do you have the chip?" Right? So you can insert the chip, right? To use the chip. So they're already programming people, okay, this chip thing, right? Heck, they even have a medical program called CHIP, right? They're gonna be chipping the kids. They're gonna chip everybody, right? Just as the scriptures say, right? So you got this chip on your card, right? Soon they're gonna find, they already found a way to roll, this little microchip into a cylindrical type object, right? And then they're gonna stick it in your skin, right? And some of these vending machines, you can just take your debit card and you could just tap it on the thing and it'll pay for whatever you was paying for at the vending machine, right? So they're conditioning people for this cashless society, right? So you just want to show that as an example. Um, okay, so let me read that again. It says Revelation 13 and 17. It says, "And that no man might buy or sell save he that have the mark or of the beast or the number of his name." All right, buying or selling. Okay. Now let me Salakia. There was more I wanted to get uh, on that word karagum. The root word is actually karax, okay, which means a pale or a palisade, okay? A palisade, a rampart, pales between which earth, stones, trees, and timbers are heaped and packed together. All right. And then here, I'm gonna look up a picture of a palisade. Like you have something called a palisade fence, right? Where you have these sharp instruments that are put into the ground to hold the fence up, right? And you also have the word impale, right? When you impale something, you stick it, okay? You stick it like they have something they, that they would say savages would do, right? Is that they impale people. They'll take spears and they'll, cut people's heads off and put them on top of the spears, right? They stuck the spears through those people's heads, right? So impale, right? Let me look up this. So I got the phone on show ahead on the screen. Look up impale. Let's see. We should find a good picture here. Couple. All right. Hold on. Let me see if I can get that on the camera. So if you look here, right, this would be like a palisade fence, right? As you can see, they're sharp and pointy, okay? And when you impale something, you stick it with a sharp instrument, okay? So here, let's look up that word impale. I'm gonna use the Webster's dictionary. Impale. All right. So this is the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Impale, the verb. It says a transitive verb. It says to join coats of arms or salakia. Definition two. It says to pierce with or as if with something pointed. Okay. So to pierce with or as if something pointed. Okay. So the palisade is that pointed thing that you're piercing it with, or and then to impale is to pierce, like it says to pierce with or as if with something pointed, right? And if you've seen the news reports, okay, which of course, a lot of brothers they go into this, they do updates on the mark of the beast, okay. So let me see here, and I believe I did a video on this before, except it was I think it was more on like the Google Hangouts on Air type deal. But let me see here. Uh, just to show you that sharp instrument, okay? That palisade. All right. So if you type in micro microchipping needle, okay? If you type in microchipping needle, you will see, and you go into Google Images, you'll see a bunch of pictures pop up. All right. But this will be the palisade that they impale you into your skin, coming from the word once again in the Greeks, karax, okay, a palisade, right? So they use this to stick your skin with um, this needle-like instrument, all right, to insert that the karagma or that RFID chip into your skin, okay. Let's see here. Let's try and find a good picture. All right. Let's see if I can get closer there. So if you see here, that's the instrument, okay, or the palisade, going back to Karax, that they use to stick you, okay, to carve into your skin. And that thing that's carved in, the Karagma, the mark of the beast, is the RFID chip, All right. You could type that in on Google Images. All right. All right. So yeah, we get back to the scriptures. All right, and all of this is, all of this is leading up to the, you know, to the day of the Lord, man. This is a major prophecy that's gonna happen, okay, soon. That's gonna, things are already kicking off, but this is gonna sit, this is gonna really kick things off, okay, seal the deal, so to speak. Um, right, and you know, let me get this. This is let me see. This is Second Thessalonians. Second Thessalonians. Okay, this is okay. This is Second Thessalonians, uh, chapter 2, verse. I'm gonna start at verse 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed. Who are the wicked? All right, Esau, Edom. Okay, Esau, Edom, and here we're just gonna. I'm gonna prove that real quick, and I'm gonna come back. All right. Then shall the wicked be revealed. Uh, this is Malachi 1 and 4. It says, whereas Edom, okay, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts. Okay, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They shall build, but I will throw down. They shall, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. All right, so the border of wickedness, right? So the wicked, all right, is Esau Edom, okay, that red Hebrew Edomite, okay, who tries to pretend like he's the color of a piece of white paper, piece of printer paper, all right, or the color of as you can see, this paint on his window here, okay, Esau Edom, right, which he's not the color of a piece of paper, he's more like the color of a tomato, okay, different shades of red, all right, right. So let me go back to there, right, just proving who the wicked are, right, because right now, okay, and for a long time, all right, through the through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, all right, and putting the spirit on his men, okay, that the prophets, okay, uh, uh, he the Lord has been revealing Esau, okay, right, have been the Lord has been revealing Esau, and even with his own people, just as the scripture says, his tongue shall fall, their tongue shall fall upon themselves, roughly paraphrasing, right? And you got different news anchors and news reports and documentaries coming out and revealing all the dirt that Esau has got out there. Okay, one of them would be I think I mentioned it in the previous camp. The Lord willing, I'm gonna do a video on it. It's called "Why Big Oil Conquered the World." Okay, where it basically shows how how Esau used lies and deceit and war, okay, which is all according to the scriptures, right? That's his MO, to take the resources of the people and to take control over the earth, all right, or to gain more control over the earth, okay? All right. Let me go back here. This is Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. It says, "And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth," right? Which is happening now, okay? The prophets are going out there and teaching, okay? And these Edomites, okay, and these other nations, but primarily these Edomites, okay, they're being consumed by the spirit of the Lord's mouth, okay, okay, which is why they have to make all these different videos trying to disprove us, calling us black Hebrew Israelites, right? When we're not black, we're just we're Hebrew Israelites, okay? Nobody's black on the face of the earth, okay? Different shades of brown and red, all right. This is okay, the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Okay? On the destroy shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. What does that mean? All right, Yahweh Shai coming in those chariots, man, in that great glory as that angelic force, right? Right now they're being consumed, okay, in the spirit, but then it's going to be physical. They're going to be consumed with the fire from the nuclear missiles, okay? Because that's what's coming. Okay, World War III, as you can see in the news. All right, it says, even him who's coming is after the working of Satan. Okay, which they come in the whole vibration of the spiritual demon Satan. Okay, okay, with all power and signs and lying wonders, right? Which is with these RFID microchips, they there's news reports on RT News saying that if they get Slovakia. I'm like right next to the roads, kind of trying to distract me. But if they get these implants in their brains, they can heal them of tumors. Okay, implants they can download information in straight into their brain, right? And they show you on these different Netflix shows and TV shows and stuff like that, right? They could download knowledge into your brain, right? Which that's you know those are signs and wonders they use to try to they're going to use that to try to get you to take the chip. All right, they're going to use deceit, they're going to use lies, okay, just as Esau's mo, right? It says and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness and unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of truth, that they might be saved. All right, but that was the point right there. They're gonna come with the lying signs and wonders, okay, to try to get you to take that chip, right? And you shouldn't take that chip, and we should pray that the Lord puts it in our spirit to say no, or to to say no to whatever they come with, right? If you don't take this chip, we're gonna kill you. We're gonna kill you. We're going to kill your children, right? We're going to kill your whole family in front of you, and then we're going to torture you to death. Man, you want to pray that the Lord puts it on your spirit to not to say, okay, whatever, fuck it, do what you got to do, right? You know, uh, um, all right, and it now I'm gonna read because it's you know, we're charged with let me see if I can get that scripture. We're charged with telling our people what's coming down the pipe, okay? That's why we're prophesying, right? Prophesying meaning to say before, right? We're telling you what the Lord said He's gonna do before He does it, right? And right now, as we're prophesying, He's doing what He said He was gonna do. Okay, just as we read in Isaiah 55, uh, uh, um, uh, um, His word shall not return unto Him void, but it shall accomplish the thing whitherto He sent it. Okay, so let me get this. Oh man, just lose scripture. Oh man, just had the scripture in my mind. Oh man, I just forgot the scripture. Lord willing, it'll come back. Well, here I'm gonna just Lord, just forgot the scripture. Okay, Lord willing, it'll come back. I'm gonna just go here to Revelations 14, and this is what's gonna happen if you do take that chip. All right, because basically taking that chip is like saying, okay, I agree to all the wickedness that's going on here. Okay, I agree to all the homosexuality. I agree to all the ways of this beast system. Okay, which is adverse to the Most High. Okay, it says, let me see here. All right, this is Revelations chapter 14, uh, verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, okay, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his right or in his hand, Salakia, it says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, okay, which is poured out without mixture, all right, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, right? Meaning those nuclear missiles, right? When they're touching down and hitting ground zero over here, everything's getting destroyed and obliterated, okay? And those who took that chip, they're gonna get obliterated also, right? It says in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, right? So in those so-called UFOs, okay, those IFOs, those chariots, okay, Yahweh Shai and the holy angels, okay, they're gonna be up, they're gonna be up there uh, 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 witnessing, okay, they're gonna be witnessing all these missiles touch down on America, okay, in the presence of the land and in the presence of the holy angels, okay, which drive those heavenly vehicles, okay, all right, and I just wanted to make this quick video, and the scripture I wanted to get before just escaped my mind, but with that, let's say call hello Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Arachah Qadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to all the hopeful elect, teaching and pushing His word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.